Let's talk about some of the biggest myths that I hear almost every day about a VA loan. Number one is people think that you can only use your VA home loan once. That's not true. You could literally buy and sell over and over and over again, use your VA loan 50 times over the course of your lifetime if you needed to. Number two is people think that you can only have one VA loan at a time. That's not true. I've seen people that have as many as four VA loans. It all depends on what the county loan limit is. It all depends on how much eligibility you have used in the past. But you can definitely use more VA loans than just one at a time. It has to be your primary residence when you purchase it. But down the road, you could move to another location. You could get PCS across the country. And if you have the eligibility left, you could use a VA loan on your next property. The next one is that VA loans are super expensive. However, if you have a service-connected disability, the VA funding fee gets waived for your VA loan, so you don't pay that. That significantly reduces the cost. The fourth one is that National Guard and reservists do not qualify for a VA loan. That's absolutely false. National Guard and Reserve, basically, if you've never been called up to active duty from the Guard or Reserve on Title 10 orders, you will actually be eligible for a VA loan after you've served 6 years in the National Guard. And if you're still in the Guard after that, that's good. But if you've gotten out of the Guard or the Reserves, you have to have an honorable discharge. That's a key point and a difference between active duty and Guard Reserves. The fifth thing is people think your VA loan actually expires. Not true. Your VA loan benefits never expire throughout your lifetime. Once you're eligible for a VA loan through your active duty service or your Guard or Reserve service, you will be eligible for a VA loan for the rest of your life. And the last one is that there's a cap on a VA loan. I actually got this phone call this week where somebody called and said, hey, I know I can't use a VA loan because I want to buy this $1 million property. Their county loan limit there was $766,550. $1 million, obviously over that, but they had no entitlement being used or being tied up in any other property or for any other reason. And so they are eligible for a VA loan on a jumbo over $1 million purchase with no money down, no money out of pocket, except for some closing costs. So those are the big myths. You need to know the truth about VA loans.